Well, hey guys, what's up? What's going on out there today? Yeah, Brent Abel here at webtennis.com. Another episode of What's the Right Shot, number 359. And we are at the world famous Berkeley Tennis Club today, Berkeley, California, up there in Northern California, a little bit of east of San Francisco and the Bay. Yours truly, born and raised about a 5 minute walk from here. And a life memory. Yeah, mom and dad were born. Mom and dad were born. Mom and dad were members when I was born in 1948. So I've been there a while. Anyway, really a second home for me, just about one of my favorite places of all time in the world. And, memories are ridiculous. There's just so much stuff in my life that happened there. But anyway, today we're going to look at a serve and volley or serve and half volley point. And let's make sure we got it going. Okay, good. Um, and this is with my buddy Bruno, great practice partner, early one morning. And we're going to look at this half volley situation here. And look, before we get started on this, just a quick reminder every afternoon, I'm going live, not today and not for the next couple of days. It'll be pre recorded, just like today is with What's the Right Shot. I'm on the road. As you guys are watching this right now, I'm in the car driving from Southern California up to Northern California. And I'll be there for a couple days. So, but still want to deliver the good stuff to you every day, 8 a.m. Pacific, and then 2:30 in the afternoon as well. So, the Tennis Mindset Project. All right. So let's talk about serve and volley. One of the great misnomers in the game, serve and volley. It's not. It's not. I think we get screwed up with the volley part. We've been told it's a volley. It might be a volley. I mean, it might be a half volley. I mean, it might be a ball that kind of sits up and we wait to let it get up above the top of the net, get some better geometry, and then play a little approach shot. So it's serve and transition, right? Serve and transition. You come on in, and then whatever comes back, right, is now we go into force them to pass you, right? So it's really three parts. Number one, serve. Number two, transition. And then number three, force them to pass you. And I think where we get a little messed up is the first two. Is we go, well, I better serve big because I don't really want to have to transition, right? So we go kind of bigger than what's out of our ability range on the serve. And we miss first serve. What do? We got to deal with the second serve. You can still serve and volley on second serve, but it gets tougher, right? And now we go, okay, ball's in, but I really don't want to transition. Look where I am, gosh darn it. This is called no man's land, apparently. You don't want to be in there. Well, look, if you had volleyed this, serve and volley, you would be so far forward, so far off balance. And now look where the ball lands. I mean, it lands right just a hair to the right of the tee. And now the geometry for you with the ball down that low and the net, I don't care if it's the lowest part of the net right there at the tape at 3 feet. That's lousy geometry for your first volley, right? So I just always want you to be thinking that it's either serve and volley or serve and half volley or transition, depending on how you can be balanced as you receive the ball. Now, this one's just my thought here is that I can't do much with it. Let's just play a little dropper. Let's just play a little bunt, right? And kind of get off the ball and let it go up. And now kind of go, all right, I'm going to give you this lane, right? I'm going to give you this lane over here. If you want to lob me here, you can do it, right? But the fact is that you're kind of gumming up the works there by your positioning, and you're saying, look, I might guess where you're to go, right? Could I guess? Could I guess over here? Sure could. Could I guess over here? Sure could. Could I guess that he's going to come right at me, which I don't look as a bad play because he's probably assuming that I'm guessing, right? He's probably assuming that I'm guessing either to my right or to my left. And so if that's the case, if I vacate early, the middle's wide open. Well, I don't really go. And I just, right. And what happens? It's wide. So I just want you to understand, and this is the one thing I got from the great Tom Stowe, was that, look, you're going to play your serve and volley. And you know what? You're going to miss some transitional shots. That's okay, right? And you're going to make some transitional and you're going to force him to pass. And guess what? He will or she will from time to time. And that's okay. But if you look at the big picture of what this is all about, where you're relentless in terms of putting pressure on, and you come in and come in and come in, and even if the opponent makes this shot, if you keep coming in, I can't do it as much as I used to. I'm a little bit more selective when I play serve and volley. But if you watch any of my matches, maybe not on clay, but I'm playing a lot of serve and volley still. Not 100% of the time like I used to, maybe 15 years ago, but a good deal of the time. And it's all relative, right? I mean, my opponents now, 15 years later, they don't move as well, right? Maybe I don't get in quite as close, but doesn't matter. It's all relative. So I'm going to take this back and play it for you one more time. I will not pause it. And there you have it. So look, tomorrow I've got another serve and transition point for you. This is serve and volley on a second serve. And right here, all right? This doesn't look like much fun, does it? All right. This is a nasty little half volley backhand. What do we do with it? I'm going to show you what to do with it tomorrow. I'm going to show you how to hit it tomorrow. And it's going to be the same mindset, is that when you transition, you're trying to play it to a part of the court. The one we just saw before was short in the court, bring them in. You could play it behind the player. You could play it deep right at the player. You could play it to the open court. But wherever you play it to, the mindset is you don't have to win the point off of this shot, right? You don't have to win the point off of the serve. All you're doing is you're shoving it over there somewhere and you're saying, pass me. And Mr. Stowe said they're going to pass you once in a while. But if you look at the big picture, you're going to come out way ahead. So I think if you change your mindset in terms of what you're trying to do with serve and volley, and think more in terms of it's really a three-part deal. It's serve, it's transition, and then it's force them to pass you. And once you settle into that's okay to get passed once in a while, I'm telling you, you're going to become a force to deal with. So, look, hope you like this. Please click the like button. If so, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. And yeah, here it is, the Tennis Mindset Project. These are the 5 mindset skills that I habituated starting about 18 months ago. And this one says 28 days training course. Yeah, it took me about a month to be able to really get them habituated, these 5 things. Some are on the court, some are off the court. But when I did, everything changed for me. My entire playing career changed for me from 40 years of really not embracing the mental part of the game, the mental skills. Just thinking, you know what, I'm a good enough athlete and I work hard enough, I'm physical enough, I'm in the gym enough, I'm on the stationary bike enough, I'm doing my sprints enough. Won't that be enough to give me the confidence that I need? And it got me close. I mean, year after year, kind of an A- guy. There were always a few guys who were the top A-pluses that I could play them close, but man, it was rare if I ever got to win. And that changed. That changed when I really started doing this. And I'm not saying that your goal is to win national titles. Doesn't have to be. It's just what can you do to get the most out of your game, whatever your current skill level is right now, right? Doesn't matter what that label is. Doesn't matter what your goals are. It's just, do you really want to see how good you can get? And for me, I just kind of came to that acceptance that, well, how good do I want to get? And I just think I'm leaving money on the table. I don't think I've really worked hard enough on this mental stuff. So anyway, I invite you to go over and take a look. webtennis.com/SLR5 habits. The link is down below. Click that link. Go on and I've got a little info page there. If you want to pick up the course, terrific. Got an insane guarantee. And if you get the course and you do what I tell you to do in those 28 days, I'm going to guarantee that within 6 months, you're going to beat some player you've never, ever beaten before. And if you don't, let me know. I'll refund 100% of your money. Same thing goes for doubles. If you and a regular partner, you're playing a team close, but you're just not getting the win. If you will follow what I've got for you in this course, I'm going to guarantee you're going to get that first win over that team. So it's a no risk deal. It's kind of got some upside. It's a results guarantee. Guys, listen, any questions, let me know down below in the comments area. Any questions or comments, remarks, feedback? You want to keep it private? No sweat. Just shoot me an email, brent@webtennis.com. Always happy to respond that way as well. Guys, hopefully I will see you. Well, you won't. I'll do the pre-recording, but this afternoon, 2:30 in the afternoon, Pacific time zone, another episode of the Tennis Mindset Project. It's time. We all got to get out there. Got to help someone else have a spectacular day. Guys, see you again next time.